apostles and others of great millstone. Salutations, much love and respect to Naki about them pushing this word out in truth and sincerity. Shalom once again. All right, we're out here, week in and week out to prophesy the downfall of this wicked kingdom. They speak about the upliftment of Yahweh Shai, which is the only begotten Son of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, coming back to deliver the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, because he's only coming back for the elect. Okay, so the elect is, guess what? The elect is the ones that are chosen and picked by the Heavenly Father, right, to be his servants. Okay, everyone else is not. Everyone else is just going to get dealt with based upon the judgment. All right. So you want to be of that elect number, of that chosen number. Okay, because if you're not, then the things that are getting ready to come on the earth, you're going to be subject to that. Okay.
Second Ezra 9 and 7, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith, whereby he have believed,
shall be. That's a future thing. Right? So they understood that they weren't saved as of yet because there was future judgments to come. Right? So you Christians talking about I'm saved. Well, what are you saved from? Go ahead.
Shall be preserved from the said perils, and shall see my salvation in my land and within my borders, for I have sanctified them for me from the beginning.
Right. Meaning what they're already chosen before the earth began. Right. See, the scriptures deal with predestination. Okay? The elect was predestinated already. They just have to fulfill their role on the earth. Right? Like Paul, he had to fulfill his role. At one point he was persecuting the church, but that was in the end of his role. Right? He needed to what? To repent and then to serve Yahweh Shai. Right? And then what happened? He understood that the Most High had a crown ready for him. Okay? Because of what he did, what he accomplished. Right?
Yep.
See? So, but you got people that are in the truth, they think they're gonna make it, and then they fall out. That's the other side of things, right? So you gotta completely finish the course. All right? You have something else? Yeah. Go ahead.
Ephesians 1 and 3. Blessed be the power and Father of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, who hath blessed us with all spiritual blessings in heavenly places in HaMashiach, according as he had chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love, having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach to himself, according to the good...
The adoption. Now who's the adoption pertaining to? It's pertaining to the Israelites pursuant to Romans the 9th chapter. Okay? So, the ones that were predestinated to be first in that adoption is the elect. Okay? Meaning the Heavenly Father is going to be dealing with them again. They're going to come into the kingdom. Right? Go ahead.
Having predestinated us unto the adoption of children by Yahweh Shai HaMashiach to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
Right.
Yeah, this is the book of, start with book of Matthew 24 and verse 13. It says, but he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
Yeah, you have to endure unto the end, point blank period. And endure means to be made hardy, because there's going to be a lot of tribulations that's coming. It's not good to be in a constant comfort. You get caught up in that because of the way this world is. And it's all about comforts, which is of Satan ultimately. You have certain comforts that's okay, but when you're completely as a man, immersed in comfort, man, that's not good. That's not good. It kills your testosterone. It kills your, the manliness within you. Right? And that the metropolis was really created for the woman. Okay. Metropolis means mother city. Of all these different conveniences next to you and this and that, right? That's not good. Okay. Another thing that happens is you become lazy. Right? What's the reason why these people they don't remember phone numbers? Because they're lazy-minded. Why are they lazy-minded? Because of the technology. Okay? You understand? So when the kingdom was going to happen, we're going to go back to the old way. And everyone, as a result of it, everyone's going to be happy. Okay? What you got, bro?
This is the book of James, chapter 1 and verse 12 says, blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
Ooh, blessed is the man that endures temptation. Right? Go ahead.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life,
Yeah.
which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.
That's right. Right. Ultimately, at the end of the day, you're going to receive that crown of glory. A literal crown. Because we're going to get ready to rule the nations. Right? And this is just a training ground. Right? Matter of fact, get me that child before nothing. Returns nothing to the servant. Right? The prince rather before nothing to the servant. Go ahead, bring that up.
Yeah. Galatians 4 and 1. Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differeth nothing from a servant, though he be Lord of all.
Why? Because he has to be trained up. He has to be trained into the right mindset. Right? If he's not trained up in the right mindset, if he's just treated with passive from young, he's not going to be a good ruler. Okay? He has to go through particular hardships. He has to go through particular things, to teach him particular lessons about life and how to rule. You understand? Then we also, woe to you when your princes are eating in the morning. Okay, read that again.
Yeah. Galatians 4 and 1. Now I say that the heir, as long as he is a child, differ nothing from a servant,
Yeah.
though he be Lord of all,
Yeah.
but is under tutors and governors until the time appointed of the father.
Right. He's under tutorship. And basically the tutors are over him. Like, senior, right? He's really over them, but for that time period, they're over him and they teach him, how to act and how to do certain things. Go ahead. Okay. What you got?
This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 16. Woe to thee, O land, when thy king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning.
Right. Go to the old land when that prince is a child, and that prince
The king is a child, and thy princes eat in the morning.
Right. Right. Meaning what? The first thing they're thinking about is their belly. Nah, man. And a brother mentioned a quote that said, I think he was doing I'm not sure if he was doing a response to the video we made, but anyways, I'm not sure if it was the brother Shemai, but there's a brother who made a quote about the fact that, we have access of kings, but we have the discipline of people have the discipline of a jester. They have the access of a king, but they have the discipline of a jester. What do you mean? What does it mean by that? It means that ultimately, you got all this stuff. You got food delivery. You got this. You got chariots that pick you up and drop you here. And all these different things, but you don't know how to bridle your lust. Okay? Now the prince has to know how to bridle his lust, because if he overindulges and doesn't understand discipline ultimately, he's gonna bring the kingdom to naught. All right? You see, who are the best rulers, man? The Stoics. You go back to the Greeks. The Stoics were the best rulers, man. Marcus Aurelius, he was known as a good ruler, right? Even Augustus was if he ruled the longest out of those feathers, okay? Second Esdras, the 11th and 12th chapter, the feathers of Augustus ruled the longest, okay? Because I believe he was more of a Stoic, right? The Epicureans, man, they got poisoned quick, Go ahead. Of course he was right? Because they're Stoic doesn't necessarily mean they're righteous necessarily, but
It's like a period called Axis Romanus, which is basically like the golden age of the Romans.
right. Go ahead.
And adding on to what you were saying about Marcus Aurelius, they had a period called the Five Good Emperors.
Right.
Which were Nerva, Trajan, Hadrian, Pius, and Aurelius, Marcus Aurelius.
Right. Right. Pious. Right? Matter of fact, that's probably where you get the word being pious from. It's from this particular emperor. Look up the meaning of pious. And these were so-called black men, by the way. These emperors that I'm reading about, these were so-called black men that ruled Rome. Okay? Go ahead.
Sirach 10 and verse 1, the wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered.
Right, we'll instruct them correctly. You know, try to make sure that they're doing that they instruct them to do things that are beneficial. Right? Not instruct them to twerk, right? To be like sexy red, you know what I mean? To accept the alphabet. No, things that are productive and profitable. That's what you would instruct them to do. Go ahead.
The word pious in the Merriam-Webster, it says marked by or showing reverence for deity or devotion to divine worship, marked by conspicuous religiosity, sacred or devotional as distinct from the profane or secular, religious. It says showing royal reverence for a person or thing, dutiful. It says marked by self-conscious virtue. So
right, virtue. Right. That's one of the things of the Stoics is virtue. That was one of the main things they believed in, is virtue. Go ahead.
The last one, deserving commendation. It's a word,
which is ultimately, that goes back to the scriptures. When you listen to Stoic posts, pretty much almost all of them are all, biblical. It's all biblical, right? Because those were Israelites. Okay, that's why they have beards on their face. Right? You look at the emperors, the Edomite emperors, right? The so-called white emperors, they didn't have beards, they had bald faces. Right? But with the Israelites, the so-called black emperors, they had beards on their face. Okay?
Right? Yeah. So back to Sirach 10, verse 2 says, as the judge of the most part, right? As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. And what manner of men the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Right, we're following after the vibe of the ruler. Right? The vibration of the ruler is important, right? Because that trickles down to the people because they control so much. Right? They control the food, they control the entertainment, the music. You know what I'm saying? So this is why this world is so wicked, is because the rulers are rotten. Right? The people are rotten. The people are wicked. Right? Following after their vibration.
I wanted to add too, I remember doing the lesson a while back pertaining to the word Lucifer. So it goes into how these elites right now they're the ones that illuminated us. They're the ones that show they're the ones that are seen like being that have the way. So when you go into the word Lucifer, it goes into a man with two staffs. And as the staff goes into you leading the way. So he's the one that's set up to lead a way. So he's showing the people a way that is not right in the sight of the Yahweh.
The main definition of Lucifer is light. That's the main definition.
I don't know, so like the signs, like you know how you write it down?
Oh,
the symbols.
You mean the symbol of it?
Yeah. The symbols of it. It's a man with two staffs. And then also a bucket. It's a bucket. I have to go back into it, but it really when you look into it, it's like it gathers the people to go away.
Straight. Right.
You need to get.
Exactly. That's it.
Yeah. Well, which Lucifer in itself, that name is not a wicked name.
Yeah.
The thing is that they tie it to the devil, which is not tied. It's not really supposed to be tied to Satan. It just means light bearer, right? And you can even say morning star, right? Yahweh Shai, the Lord, is also known as the light bearer. Right? But he's the true light. Not like these false elites. No? That's it on that?
That's it.
That was that true light. Yeah. The true light. He was the true light. That's right. Go ahead.
I think the scripture can be twofold, right? 1 Timothy 3 and 5. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of the Most High?
Right. He's into all kind of wickedness. If you're into all kind of, you can't rule. I'm dealing with the king, right? If the king is into all kind of wickedness, how can he, what do you think is going to lead to amongst the people? It's going to lead to wickedness, disorder, which is going to lead to corruption. Okay? But if he's into righteousness and discipline, the people are going to be good with this. Because they're taking that example. Now, a proof of that, they take the example of what's going on with the rulers. Go to Esther. dealing with that queen, so-called queen Vashti, right? They watch the vibration of the rulers, whatever the rulers are doing, you know, and it spreads, you know. Caligula, everyone knew that dude was a freak. Everyone knew. He was having sexual courses, sisters, all kind of. Well, he was an Edomite. He was a so-called white boy. He was an Edomite. Okay. Now he was doing all that freakism. So what was going on with the rest of the people? They were into freakism, okay, bestiality, you know, Moism, all kind of everything wicked came. You know, it started to overflow. Yeah. All right. Go ahead.
And again, if you're the ruler,
there we go. But that you know, that's based upon you know, the Rothschilds and them. Yeah. Go ahead.
and again, if you're the ruler, you don't condemn wickedness. You know that. So again, that vibration will trickle down onto the people. Because you're supposed to be the ruler. You're supposed to establish order. You know, so if you don't establish order, that's like the brother said, that's just going to trickle down onto the people, and that madness will expand.
And they watch how you live. Yeah. They watch how you live. You know, they're watching you. You know? Watch what you do more than what you say, man. You say a lot of, you know, you can say certain things, but if they're seeing that you're living the opposite, well, they take heed to that as well. You got something? Hold that. Yeah. Go ahead, read that.
Okay, so I'm going to go to a point. Come. This is the book of Esther, chapter 1, and verse 9. Also, Vashti, the queen, made a feast for the woman in the royal house which belonged to King Ahasuerus. On the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he
He
commanded.
had so much order that guess what? The women were partying with themselves. They went around and men danced like you go to a club out here. This is completely out of order. That leads to adultery, leads to all kind of madness. Okay? No, go ahead.
Verse 10, on the 7th day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Bista, Harbona, Bicta, and Habakta, Zadar, and Carcass, the 7 chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus the king, to bring Vashti the queen before the king with the crown royal, to show the people and the princes her beauty, for she was fair to look on. But the queen Vashti refused to come at the king's commandment by his chamberlains. Therefore was the king very wroth, and his anger burned in him. Then the king said to the wise men, which knew the time,
So she refused to come. Right? He told her to come, you know, so he could show them her beauty. And she refused to come. Right? She didn't tell them. She told the servants. Now the servants going to look at him.
it says here,
Right.
Go ahead.
Verse, she said no. Go ahead. That's crazy. And that, you know, that's crazy. Go ahead.
there was a moment of silence.
That's very, yeah. Oh, silence.
Verse 13, then the king said to the wise men which knew the times, first, so was the king's manner toward all that knew law and judgment. And the next, unto him was Harshina, Shethar, Admata, Tarshish, Merez, Marsema, and Memucan, the 7 princes of Persia and Media, which saw the king's face, and which sat the first in the kingdom. What shall we do unto the queen Vashti according to the law? Because she has not performed the commandment.
What shall we do according? Now he started going to the books. I don't know, what's the punishment for this? There gotta be a punishment for disobeying, you know, the king. Go ahead.
Yep. What shall we do unto the queen
And
Vashti?
it didn't matter if she was his wife. It didn't matter. There was order back then, man. The heathen dealt with order, man. Even the heathen had order. Because you couldn't even go and see the king unannounced, man. You couldn't even see Xerxes unannounced, man. That's why the thing that Esther did was so great. Because she went and did that unannounced. But the Lord was with her. Okay? That what? He found, he had favor upon her, man. You know she was fine. With a capital F. Go ahead.
I remember you have to, there was a place that you have to do it. Like showing something like that.
I don't know
The court, there was a, you have to,
when you had to, certain particular thing you had to do it before you
yeah.
Or you have to give you the stuff.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
the gold is, yeah. Something, yeah. Go ahead.
It says, verse 15, what shall we do unto the queen Vashti according to law? Because she has not performed.
So that's real. That was a whole nother level of law. Okay, that wasn't the right. The Greeks, you know, they had their little level, but that wasn't the level at all. Okay. That's why I said that the things, the kingdoms got more inferior, right? Even that this kingdom now we have, this is the most. Man, listen, man, hold on. hold on. What happened, man? Recently something happened. Somebody went somewhere. One of the prime ministers went somewhere, and I think people
the king.
Yeah, the king.
Australia.
The woman cursed him out. I'm not bowing for you. You're not my king. You think that could happen? Huh? As soon as you open her mouth or tie her down, put something right over her mouth, take out her tongue. Okay, that's not the end of the picture. That's just the beginning. Huh? Oh, the queen. No, I didn't put this there. I gotta watch this Korean movie, man. I should be put this down. He's like banging his head on the fucking floor. Yeah, there it is, man. Boy, man. There's a reason the most I only gave it like a few years, you know? It'll be too much. Yo, in that movie, no, it's too much. It's, they're retarded. It's like, I don't want to even say that word. But in the movie, the servants are getting beaten for the child, for the prince. What's the logic in that? How is the prince better than anything? All you're building this bitch. I'm like, yo, I'm like, when I saw that, I said, that's why Moab and Ammon didn't have too much of a time to learn that. You know? Go ahead, no, not for their thing, not for their sin, but for the prince. For the mistakes. Yo, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
It says, I read 15
Again, they don't know how to rule. They need us, man. They need the Israelites to show them, listen, this is how you rule, this is the judgment for such and such, man. Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 15, what shall we do unto the queen Vashti according to law? Because she hath not performed the commandment of the king,
because she was disobedient.
Go ahead. Ahasuerus by the chamberlains. And Memucan answered before the king and the princes, Vashti the queen hath not done wrong to the king only, but also to all the princes.
She didn't just do wrong to you, she did wrong to all of us, man. And everyone in the in the kingdom. Go ahead.
And to all the people that are in all the provinces of the king Ahasuerus.
Right.
For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes.
Right.
When it shall be reported.
Right, because they're going to hear, oh, the queen did that to them. And that's the king. Who the hell are you? You know? You're just cupbearer, you know? So they knew that was going to lead to more wickedness amongst them. Go ahead.
This kingdom.
You got your charger? What's the charger?
The prime minister, his wife left him. That was published. How much wickedness is that?
Yeah. Oh, well, there's even one time when she tried to hold her hand. She said, nah, I don't want to hold her.
Yeah.
So that's true, man. This kingdom is.
Who did that?
This is his wife. Yeah, his wife. Yeah. He tried to hold her hand. She said, hold your hand on. You know?
When you were thinking juice.
Right.
It says,
he moves like a massive snake. You see the walk running up the stairs. Drop like a real massive snake. Go ahead, man.
Alright, so verse 16, and Memucan answered before the king and the princes.
See the jargon?
So Vashti the queen hath not done wrong to the king only, but also to the princes, and to all the people that are in the provinces of the king Ahasuerus. For this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes.
Right, because that's someone to look up to. Right? So when they see the women hear that, oh, she disobeyed her husband like that, which is the king. We could disobey her, and what's that going to lead to? Disorder. This is why you got to start, the order got to start from the top, and you got to bring it down. Because they're looking at how the vibration of the rule is going to go on the people. Right? Why do you think these women now, they're the way they are now? Because they're seeing these celebrities and, you know, these people in so-called high positions, they're acting a particular way and they emulate it. Right? Because women are very impressionable. Okay?
You had that situation with Will Smith. Situationship.
Oh yeah, that's madness. Yeah. But then, see, I believe that's all acting. Yeah. Oh, Will Smith shit. You know, I believe they're doing that on purpose to push that vibration of being a cuck, ultimately. That's what it is. Go ahead.
So it says,
You want to say something? Okay, hold on. Go ahead.
it says, when it shall be reported, the king Ahasuerus commanded Vashti the queen to be brought in before him, but she came not.
Right?
Likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the king's princes which have heard of the deed of the queen, thus shall there arise too much contempt and wrath.
Too much contempt. And who's the contempt going to be against their husband? Okay? It's like this society. That's why these relationships nowadays it's not real relationships. Okay, it's just the person you're having sex with at that particular time. Okay, you can't take it because first, and they predicted this back in the 1950s, right? I was watching a video. The guy said, yeah, you know, if you look into the future, what's going to happen is the women are going to be, they're going to basically, they're going to come into the workforce. They're going to think that they're equal. They're going to think that they're equal to us. Then therefore they're not going to be able to. What did he say? He said there's going to be so much men trying to get them that they're not going to be able to choose, right? And then even when they get a man, they're not going to be happy because they like the attention more of other men, you know. And then so they're going to leave him. So they broke it down to a T. What's going on today? They broke it down to a T. Okay, and that's all based upon a wicked rulership. Because if this place was righteous, right, there would be order established. Okay, so like it's what
even now the fact that they women Hollywoodized marriage, you know, they romanticized marriage. So in a sense, it wasn't really about love. No, it's really about establishing a family, establishing establishing the duty. It was a duty. You know,
marriage is a duty.
You see?
Yeah.
But today it's not a duty.
No, it's about this fairy tale love thing, which really doesn't exist like that the way it should. Like, you know, it can, but that's not what it's about. Because all the people that fell in love, they fell out of love.
That's it.
You fell in love, the googly eye, but then you fell out of love. And now you're dealing with the 20th guy anyway. So what's the difference? What has love wanted us? Right? Because that's not true love. That's just a fuzzy feeling you feel. You know what I'm saying? Love is an action. And it goes back to keeping the commandments. Right? But what I thought you were going to say was that they romanticize adultery.
No.
That's one thing. They really romanticize that adultery, man. All those little novels they got, it all goes back to adultery. They'll find hyperbole. They'll find the guy that's better than the current guy that they're dealing with. Which is all wickedness. Yeah, how do you doing? Yeah. Yeah.
The whole situation for the other day. Yeah. They made it look like he was wicked. Okay, so you know, now your mind, you want the girl to go with
to justify the wickedness. It's all about justifying wickedness. You see? As a matter of fact, you got to justify the wickedness. Okay? So you different soap operas. Yep. Oh, yeah. But that's the only thing that makes it exciting to these people. Yeah. Because they, you know, they're desensitized to wickedness. You know? What you got, bro? Oh, okay. Go ahead.
This is Jeremiah 31:22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord has created a new thing in the earth, a woman shall compass a man.
Right. Meaning what? It says she will go around the authority of a man. Right? That's a new thing. Okay? It wasn't so. And what has that led to? It's led to confusion, it's led to wickedness, it's led to degeneration. Okay? It hasn't led to anything good. Okay? When you look around the world. Okay? They act like it's a big, like it's awesome. Like men were just beating up their wife. As soon as they got home, the toast was brought out, punching them. Come on, man.
Like in the movie, like in the David. Man. You know, they added, oh yeah, he used to be every night.
Listen, the whole concept of chivalry came from those times. It came from really the ancient world. Right? That whole concept, that came from the ancient world. You know, help holding the door and all this different stuff. Right? Because men always love women. It's not a oh, the scriptures tell you that about man love women and men. Right, get that. Right. Okay? So that's never gonna change. That can now it's changed actually. Now the men don't care about this women. All this freedom, all this shit, right? You're free now. They hate you. Bro, men hate the women now. I'm telling you. They have a contempt for them now because of they see the pride that they have, the arrogance, You know, they think they're better than them. You know, so there's a lot of men that have contempt for them. That's when you get on that red pill movement, this and that. No, what do you think that's about? Right? But they don't understand the danger of that, because when society falls, you're gonna see these type of, hey man, go ahead.
Sirach 36 and 22. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance, and a man loveth nothing better.
That's not what I want. You know what I want. Okay, but go read. Right. A man, but that's in the scriptures. The beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance. Right? That's why when men go to bars and stuff, they don't want to see no dude behind the bar. Unless you're one of those people. Right? I mean, you might accept it, but really you want to see a nice, pretty looking woman behind the bar. You know what I mean? Go ahead. Read that again.
It says here,
Blah, blah, blah.
it says here in Sirach 36 and 22, the beauty of a woman cheereth the countenance.
Makes you happy. Increases your mood, man. Go ahead.
Walking around with a beautiful woman rather than an ugly woman. You know, you see the face of a man, you know? So sometimes, man, if you have an ugly woman, you don't want to be walking around with her, you know? You want to hide her, you know? It says,
You may love her too.
Go ahead. Good. It says here, a man loveth nothing better, and a man loveth nothing better.
Yeah, that's it. So that's from the beginning, man. From the beginning, was because it was created that way. The Most High created it. Go ahead.
Okay, this is the book of First Ezra 4 and verse 14. O ye men, it is not the great king nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excelleth. Who is it then that ruleth them, or hath the lordship over them? Are they not women? Women are born a king, and all the people that bear rule by sea and land. Even of them came they, and they nourished them up that planted the vineyards from whence the wine cometh. These also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men, and without women cannot men. Yea, if men have gathered together gold and silver or any other goodly thing, do they not love a woman, which is comely in favor and beauty?
Right.
So like,
You know what?
what did James Brown say? It's a man's world, but it wouldn't be nothing without a, you know,
That's a
without
fact.
a woman.
That's a fact. That's a fact. What the fuck would be trying to look at?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What he said,
I mean, yo, he served the most. But like the Most High gave us something on the earth, man. You know, there'll be no point in being on the earth with no woman. It would be boring. Let's just put that. It would be like a boring whack. You know.
Oh,
And then he says it is not good for men to dwell alone.
Yeah.
Verse 19. And letting all those things go, do they not gape and even with open mouth fix their eyes fast on her? And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver or gold?
And don't men have more desire unto her than silver and gold? You know, so that's to show you how desirous a man is of a woman. Go ahead.
Or any goodly thing whatsoever?
Yeah.
A man leaveth his own father that brought him up, and his own country, and cleaveth unto his wife.
Yeah.
And sticketh not to spend his life with his wife, and remembereth neither father nor mother nor country.
Right. So you forget about his parents, right? To go be with his wife. So that's what's from the beginning. This is not something, a new concept. Like men before, they were just beating up their wife as soon as they came in the house, boxing them, you know? Yeah. Come on, man. There was more order. There were certain things the woman, the woman wasn't gonna come into the house. Man, fuck you, Billy. You know, there was some type of, because people would hear about that, but that's how your wife is talking to you.
That's why it says the woman that gathered rock makes it feeble knees, and when he hears the tale, when the husband hears the tale, with the head down.
Yeah, because they're going to be talking about you.
That's it.
Right? They're going to be talking about you. So that's not a new concept, okay? But the way that marriage is now, there's a lot of, this is madness. This is not even a true marriage. We don't have a true marriage. This is just complete illusion. Right? It's confusion. It's an act. You're playing house. Okay? That's why it's so easy to do away with it. Because it's not as serious as it was back then. You know? And part of the reason is because they've done slept with too much women.
Yeah, that's what I was.
So it messes up their brain. You gotta say what you want to say.
Yeah, too much DNA. I was about to say
Too much DNA.
too much DNA in the earth. You and also they get confused.
They can't pair bond.
Exactly.
Oh, which that was part of the thing I said for the 1950s. He said that they would deal with sleep with a bunch of men, and each man would take a piece of it.
Oh, wow.
But that's science. That's actual science. Go ahead.
That's why the Lord said this is an adulterous and wicked generation.
Right, that was back then. That was back then. Now it's ridiculous. Now it's just crazy, bro. It's crazy. By the time you're 16, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Billy.
Yeah, verse 22. By this also you must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman?
But that's it on that. That's it. That was the point. That was the point. Go ahead.
It says here, 1 Corinthians 11:7, for a man.
But you see now, maybe they want to go on. They don't want to go on dates no more. They just want to get straight to the smash. Why? Because now they think that it raised their value. It didn't raise your value. It diminished your value how you're living now, man. Back then they had more. They cared for the women because the women were more dainty. They took care of them. You know, they weren't sleeping with every. If they dealt with you, they wanted to be with you for life. There wasn't no. You didn't think, oh, is she texting somebody? Is there someone messenger, the DMs? So when men think like that, it's like it makes you like, whatever, man. I must deal with her for now. You know? They don't put true value into them. You understand? Because one of the main things men want is exclusivity, man. Exclusivity. A real man wants exclusivity, man. Meaning what? No one can deal with it, man. You see?
No one sees it.
If you can see it, you can see it, that's the glory, but it's about not, no one can deal with it. No one can access it. That's the point. Go ahead.
Yeah. 1 Corinthians 11:7, for a man indeed ought not to cover his head, for as much as he is the image and glory of the Most High, but the woman is the glory of man, of the man. The man is the woman is the glory of the man. So we're talking about how he's even willing to forsake all his family members, his life, to be with the woman. Yeah, that's like the brother was saying. That's from ancient times. You see, so the glory of a man is really to have a woman, you know, and even a woman in plural, you know. Even the fact that, the more women you have, that means you're doing good, man. You know?
He's nervous when he talk about a woman. He's nervous. They get nervous, brother. Like talking about the king, they get nervous, you know? They start stuttering. He's scared. Y'all think JP's scared out over there. They don't have the same boldness, you know? That's showing the power. Anyways. I know you don't want to offend me. I see you're Judah. Huh? No. There's one that passed. Huh?
I don't want me to speak to no women.
No, sir, we don't have to get that. We can move on. Man. Let's go to bringing it back to the rulership. Bring it back to the rulership. Now get Job 9:24. You asked me something? We are Job 55. Oh yeah. Let's get Job 9:24. Think about that. Go ahead. Okay. What?
Proverbs 16 and 14. The wrath of the king is the messengers of death, but a wise man will pacify it. In the light of the king's countenance is life, and his favor is like a cloud of the latter rain. So again, bringing it back to that story in the book of Esther.
Hold on, is that you going to ask? That's the Job 9:24.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked, right? Okay? Meaning what? The wicked is in rulership right now. The Heavenly Father gave it into their hands. Go ahead.
He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he?
Right. And that means what? He covered the faces of the judges thereof. These images we have of this so-called black, not the so-called, the black rulers, so-called black rulers of Europe. Okay? What they do? They overpainted it and whitewashed it. Right? So that's them covering the faces of the judges thereof. You don't even have to put it up. It's okay. All right? But that's the bottom line. Okay, so that was a sign of who the wicked is. Okay, when they come into power, they're going to do such and such. All right. So bottom line is this. Give me also Proverbs 29. Right. That's the reason why this world is so messed up. It's because of the rulership. What? Proverbs 29 and 2.
Okay, Proverbs 29 and 2.
Yep.
When the righteous are in authority,
yep,
the people rejoice.
Right. So if the righteous was in authority and rule, the people would be happy.
That's right.
People would be rejoicing, be living better lives. Okay, be able to forward themselves. Everyone would have a house. Everyone would have land. Everyone. There's no reason why everyone shouldn't have a plot of land and a home. Period. But that's due to wicked rulership. Okay, go ahead.
But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Or when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn because of what? Because of corruption, man. All right, and disorder. Okay. You have something? Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
This is Ecclesiasticus 10 in verse 3. It says, an unwise king destroyeth his people.
Right.
But through the prudence of them which are in authority, their city shall be inhabited.
Right, that's someone who's unwise that destroys the people. You know, you got all these GMO foods, all these pesticides they spray, and they're doing that on purpose. You can't be that stupid. Okay, they're doing it on purpose. Okay, you know, putting all these pesticides on the plants, all right, which actually destroys you. Okay, that's why now you got to go to the organic section. But BlackRock done bought up all the organic stuff.
Yeah.
So really the best bet for you to do is really to make the food yourself from scratch. Okay? See? I got some squash soup I'm about to make, you know, from scratch. So why do y'all buy shit in the shop? You have to put the spirit on it, man. You know? Because what? You buy these things in the package, you know, those things destroy you, man. Even the organic stuff. They even got to that now.
So we got to pray on that.
So why? Because the rulers are wicked. And what? The unwise king is destroying the people. So when we're in rulership under Yahweh Shai, are we going to be destroying the people, putting poison in their food? No. Okay? No, we're going to make sure everything flourishes, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Nobody's going to be reading ingredients or grocery store in the food. But when they go to the grocery store, they read ingredients. That's not going to happen.
Yeah.
No, it's pure. Now it's only for this side. This is Ecclesiasticus 39 and verse 26. It says, the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing.
And all those things are defiled. Yeah. Everything is defiled. Go ahead.
It says, all these things are for good to the godly. So to the sinner, they're turned into evil.
Right, to the sinner, they're turned into evil, meaning he'll use something that's righteous and make it evil, right? He's pumping the cows with hormones, right? Steroids and chicken and the cows and all these different things. What should we call it? You're feeding them candy, feeding them other cows and something. Oh, and the way they treat the animals is important. Yes. You know, H.O., when it came to animals that we eat, we would have just flipped them upside down. You know, cut off, you know, just be complete savage. Huh? There was a particular way we cared for the animals, right? So that when it was time for meat to get that meat, it tasted different because of the particular hormones that the animal was releasing. See, Esau doesn't deal with that wisdom, right? Okay? His wisdom is how can I pump this animal up to get bigger, to get full size in 2 years instead of 5. Right? How can I make this chicken full grown in 1 year? 6 months. That's why the scripture says the wisdom of wickedness is not the wisdom. Alright? The knowledge of wickedness is not the wisdom. It's a left-hand wisdom poured on both of us. Because how is that beneficial? Go ahead.
When they say that's just Esau, being beneficent with this blessing, being restored.
Right.
That's not only stop at, with him having guns and nuclear weapons. He turned the sword, he weaponized everything. Like we just read, the food, the necessities, the clothing, the woman, he weaponized everything.
against you, man. He's utilized the blessing to his fullest potential. Hold on,
Proverbs 12 and 10. A righteous man regarded the life of his beast, but the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel.
Right. A righteous man regarded the life of his beast, man. You know, you see brothers with their animals, they care for their animals. You gotta have a cat. Hey, man, I've been around the industry. The mind. Yeah, I remember, I trust him. Okay? I've seen him just throw fuckers into the wall. Okay, so, when people are wicked, man, there's no bounds to it. There's no bounds. And that includes the cattle, the chickens, and all these different things are supposed to treat a particular way. Okay? Heavenly Father didn't create the creation just to be abused. He didn't just create them on the earth just to be abused. You know? Look at how God dealt with them. They would, they would thank the animal, they would put it to the thing, they would thank the animal. What's your going off? We're going off. But it showed it, and they would use every part of the animal, even the bone, the feet, whatever. They'll use every part of it. Because they didn't want to waste it. See, that's a righteous mindset. You know?
Turns around. If he has some left over and gets up, he'll shoot it in the garbage rather than to just give it to the poor. It's like, I can't make money off it, I'll shoot it.
Even if a homeless guy goes in the garbage, you would do for a homeless guy. Yeah. Now get out of here for my business. You know? If you need to shoot away a bunch of food, fresh food, and there's people out here that's hungry for you. I was going to say too, because you brought up that example with how we shot. When you multiply the loaves of bread and the fishes, those remnants that was left, and what he told the disciples to that. He didn't say just shoot up the garbage, and we don't shoot the rest. He was basically, he get the rest, He wasn't wasteful. Likewise, we ought to be wasteful, like with your food, with anything, to be honest. Don't be wasteful. And we do it from time to time. We do it. But like the brothers, he shared a particular thing on the health chat. About the guy who used the fruit, maybe like boiled the skins and all that. When I first watched it, this is so righteous. But I was like, it's a righteous thing of mine, because that's someone who's I believe the word would be industrious. Like the same word that King Solomon used for Jericho. Matter of fact, look up that word, just to see if I'm correct. I could be wrong. But that's a righteous mindset, right? Go ahead.
Everything has its use, Everything has its use, Nothing was made in vain. We speak of the peel of the banana, you can use it for fertilizer. Everything.
And also
Pineapple peel. I see that. Pineapple peel. You can make tea.
Yeah, I see. That's what I was saying.
Oh, okay, that's what you're talking about.
Part of it was pineapple. But ultimately, what was I going to say? Even the seeds. Sometimes you get these things that got seeds in them, you can replant those seeds. Like if you get little things to plant them, we grow them. So that way you won't have to buy that a certain amount,
Romans 8 and 19. For the earnest expectation of the creature, waiting for the manifestation of the Son of the Most High.
Right. And waiting for the spirit of these creatures are waiting for us to rule, right, under Yahweh Shai, so that we can bring everything in order, right? Bring everything back when we Garden of Eden, right? Because when Adam was here, he didn't need to labor, right? Things just grew, He didn't need to labor to have squash and these things just grew out of the earth, right? But then, based upon the sin, the curse came upon the earth. We're what? Now we have to labor, right? See? So we're getting back to that Garden of Eden. Everything's going to be natural. Everything's going to be healthy again. Right. You can't even get corn. Hey man, I remember back in the day, corn, you smelled corn, like from far. Like if it was in the house, there was a nice sweet smell. I don't smell corn no more. You can't smell it. Okay? Huh? This is not talking about the smell. You remember this smell? Oh, you took out the smell? Yeah. I mean, yeah. He's the harbinger of death. What you got, man?
Alright, this is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 4 and verse 13. And Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles.
Yeah, and this food, this bread, meaning the food, is defiled. It's very much defiled. It's very much corrupted. Okay?
So just the fact that you don't know what's it been through to get from where it started to the shelves. You don't know what kind of wickedness that these people have done. You don't know if they actually sent like prayed over it, and you know how they halal one. You know, so they pray, they sacrifice it to their gods. Or they don't know if it's actually human meat. You don't know what they do. The whole process of you just get the thing, the face value at the store.
Well, the thing what you do know, is with the things that they tell you on the ingredients. It's facts. Yeah. Those ingredients to the cans. When you know what it is, it's poison. They're going to give it to you, right? They have the food, so listen, this man has to go. He has to go. It's not even hidden. It's not always open. It's just there. Even they know what it is. The things that are not good, polarize it. So what you saying? I see the front coloring,
But I was going to say, too, that's why when you go up in the Ezekiel, when the Lord told Ezekiel to eat that bread, he told him to mix it with a man's dung or human feces. So that's what basically eating the bread is comparable to you eating human feces, man. That's how the Father feels.
it's terrible. It's terrible. Okay? This guy gotta go. What you got, baby?
This is Hosea chapter 9 and verse 3. They shall not dwell in the Lord's land, but Ephraim shall return to Egypt, and they shall eat unclean things in Assyria.
So return, what Egypt did Ephraim return to? Because Ephraim went to the other side of the world. So what Egypt? That's speaking about America. Okay, go ahead.
And they shall eat unclean things in Assyria.
We shall eat unclean things. Okay, what? Amongst the heathen. All right, go ahead.
The word industrious.
Yes.
So this is the word industrious in the etymology online.
See what it says.
It says characterized by energy, effort, and attention, marked by industry. It says from French, industrieux. It says diligence, activity, working diligently.
Right. Staying active. Being active, and doing, using. When he said you're industrious, what I see from that is that he's saying that you use your energy wisely, But
In a sense, resourceful.
But let's go with resourceful. Yes, I think that's the best word. Resourceful. Matter of fact, look at the word resourceful. I think that's the correct word. Go ahead, brother.
It says here in Isaiah 14, and I'll start at 5. The Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers. He who smote the people in wrath with a continual stroke, he that ruled the nations in anger, is persecuted and none hindered.
Right.
The whole earth is at rest and is quiet. They break forth into singing.
Yeah, the earth is going to break forth into singing, including the animals. Okay? Everything's going to break forth into singing. They're going to know in the spirit, even the animals, that, okay, the right rulers here. Okay? Go ahead.
Like we're saying, Isaído has really oppressed the life itself.
Right.
Because he's as insatiable as death. He is as death as insatiable as hell. Something like that. He is as death. So he oppressed not only the people, the animals, even the wildlife, everything. Everything that Isa touches, he brings death upon.
Yep.
This guy has something called a soup. You go in and you take the animals out of their natural environment and bring them to a zoo. And feed them garbage, feed them prescription drugs to keep them tame. They're making the animals depressed now.
Oh, they're depressed. Oh, that's why all them whales got dying. And then when you look at the killer whales, which are documentary blackfish, their fin, the top fin is like this. That's because it's depressed. And it's mouth and it's unhealthy because of the environment. Basically, it's like you're living in a swimming pool.
Yeah.
Not swimming pool. in a bathtub. It's like a man living in a bathtub. That's what it feels like to them, because it's like they're used to traveling many, many hundreds of miles a day. You know?
Reports of Cuba actually attacking Edomites.
Oh, for sure.
Just because they say just because that is from the
Peace from the earth, right? That's in all aspects of the earth. But you know what? In the spirit, a lot of them animals, they probably died and came back. They probably wanted to, right? And they're like, I'm not these devils. Okay? You understand what I'm saying? Because if that's not a natural occurrence, you know, if that's not what it used to be, why are they doing it? Right? So it's in the spirit.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, Matthew 24 and 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect sake, those days shall be shortened.
Right. The days have to be short, and you know what? The Lord has to come back quickly and deliver us, because guess what? Esau, if you let this guy continue to rule the world, he's going to destroy everything, including himself. Okay? Look at the rate of the destruction. They say more than two-thirds of the waters polluted. How much longer can we go with this devil in leadership? The Lord got to come back soon.
The dumbest invention that Esau did was create those oil pipelines underwater. Why would you do that? What if something breaks? What happens? The oil's gonna leak all over.
Breaks all the time, brother. It breaks all the time.
That's how you know he's not. He's not very wise, man.
It's all about greed. He don't care about consequences. It's all about greed. Well, his forefather, Esau, he didn't care about the consequences. He just sold his birthright. He didn't care about the repercussions of the future, right?
There's something called deforestation, right? Where they're destroying all the trees. Right. That's against the scriptures. Certain trees are not supposed to cut down. Like the brother said, he's doing that all for his benefits. Also, the creation of the nuclear technology, nuclear or atomic bombs. Right. What is that? That's only to bring forth death.
That's right. Yeah, it can only bring forth destruction. And that's why, what's his name? What's the guy? Oppenheimer said, what, I become the destroyer of worlds now. Right? Quoting that particular stimulant quote. Right? Why? Because they knew that was going to lead to major destruction. But these devils still created it, because they're just demons. They're not put here for righteousness. They're put here to destroy the world. Okay, matter of fact, get me that. Give me Revelation 6. Okay?
Just to add on to what they have now is far greater than what they had back then.
Oh, for sure. Sure.
Before it was what? Atomic? Now it's nuclear, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so
Atomic nuclear. It was hydrogen as well. Hydrogen.
So now that the knowledge is far beyond what they had before. So imagine the level of destruction that those bombs are going to bring. Be to the complete annihilation of Babylon.
I was watching Trump with Trump, and even Trump said that you got a bomb that could destroy only one bomb. Only one bomb that could destroy a lot of places.
They said that with pride.
Yeah, with pride.
This is the book of Revelation 6 and verse 4. It says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to
I really hope he gets back in. So just to shut up everyone, you know? Because first you see the left is wicked, and then when he comes, what are they going to say? They have nothing to say now. Right? Because whoever comes in next, man, they're going to bring that destruction. They're going to bring that tyranny.
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
Yep.
And that he should kill one.
Yeah, so Esau came to take peace from the earth. You know what I'm saying? That's what he came to do. All right? That's part. All right? That's what he came to take peace from the earth. All right? Go ahead.
And that he should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
Right. Great sword, you know what? He has the power of weaponry, man. That's his gift. That's his blessing, man. Okay? His weaponry, how to put people to death. Okay? Why do you think they're so into guns, man? Why do you think the Edomites are so into guns, you know, in America? Because that's their blessing. That's what Isaac gave to them as a blessing. okay, which is about to be taken away from them. Okay, go ahead.
Revelation 11 and verse 18, and the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the dead that they should be judged, that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants the prophets, and to the saints, to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroy the earth.
Yeah, you should have destroyed them that destroyed the earth. So that's who Edomites, right? He's coming to the CEOs of this place, right? With that judgment. Okay? What you got, brother? He's running the Twitter. I'll give it to him, bro. He's running the Twitter. Go ahead, go ahead.
This is Revelation.
What up, okay, but he's running the Twitter. Go ahead.
Revelation 4 and verse 22. And Zillah, she also bare to Volcane, an instructor of every artificer of brass and iron.
Right, an artificer is someone that makes and designs things. Ultimately, he's designing weapons. Okay? Go ahead. So that's
Which his name means traveling weapon. Too long king. Too long traveling, and the king is fire with his dagger. It's a traveling weapon.
right.
Never would you do that to give weapon with.
Yeah. Oh, you know what's first? There's a video on YouTube. There's this Edomite, and he's literally walking through the earth, and as he's going, like things are getting worse. Like he's
cartoon.
doing, yeah, that cartoon,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
You know, so that's that, to back up your point. That's literally a walking weapon, right? And that's Esau, the so-called
like
white man. Yeah, and he's whispering. Yeah, he's in his element, literally.
He's in his element.
That sounds like an eerie, demonic cartoon, but it's like it's real.
Right. And as he's going, like the earth is getting darker and darker. You know, it's just getting worse.
Yeah. That's Esau.
That's Esau.
That's it.
You got something else? Okay, go ahead.
This is Isaiah 24 and I'll start verse 4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away.
Break it down.
The world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth languish.
Again, that goes into the fact that the wicked are in rulership. That's why the people are. I don't know. Finish that?
Yeah, it says, verse 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
So again, the wicked, they have changed they have turned good into evil, evil into good. They have changed the laws. You know, they cast the laws of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai behind them, and have established their own ways, which is nothing but wickedness. Anything that goes against the will of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshai, which ultimately leads to the people mourning, because that's not the right way. Okay, the Lord has established order on the earth, and like it says, Isa Edom has taken away that order. So that's why there can never be peace on this earth, and while these Edomites are in rulership. Okay? So,
This is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 4. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith.
so again, Isa Edom is not upright. It says he goes astray as soon as he be born.
Speaking lies.
Speaking lies. You know, so ever since he came into rulership, he's been deceiving the people. And as it says, the thief coming not but to kill, steal, and destroy. That's his MO. That's what he does. Okay? From his youth. Okay? He's a murderer from the beginning, man. Okay? And that's what he does, man. See? So even until the end, you know, that's how he's gonna go out, man. As a murderer and a thief and a robber, man. See?
Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
So he's transgressing by wine, meaning his philosophies, his doctrine that he's pushing all over the world. And it says, "I've seen the wicked as a green bay tree." And then it says what? That the whole earth is in darkness, and the people in gross darkness. But if you go back to if you follow the money, just for the lack of word, you see Esau in the back of it. He's like the Wizard of Oz, man. You see, he's the one who's directing all that wickedness behind the scenes, man.
Right.
You see, and causing the whole world to go astray. Okay, and he can never be satisfied, because just as the precept that the brother brought out, if it wasn't for the days being shortened, no flesh should be saved, man. So he really wants to destroy the whole earth, man. Under his authority, under his rulership, the whole earth is gonna be destroyed, man. That's why the
But he doesn't want to necessarily destroy the earth, but the way he's going, the whole earth is going to be destroyed. You're not thinking I would blow up the earth like a cartoon villain, right? But you know, at the end of the day, that's where it's going, right? Because he doesn't know how to rule. Everything he's doing is destructive.
And ultimately, he wants to reign forever. So what's the point of him killing himself? But he didn't put into record, into consideration how that if he continues the way that he's going, he's gonna kill himself too. Because here he's spraying poison in the air, but while he's breathing the same oxygen that we breathe.
Right. That's looking into how the other planets.
Which will not happen. That's not gonna happen. Esau doesn't have. The Lord didn't give him the how you say that? What's that? You know when you go to a concert, you get the pass.
Yeah.
He didn't get that you could say VIP pass, but he didn't get that authorization. You know, that clearance, come on. He didn't get that clearance, man. To go to other planets, man. You want to destroy the other planets too, man. The only thing you could do,
Well, this devil Elon, he said, Elon Musk, he said he wants to shoot missiles at the moon. So he needs to be locked up somewhere. They look at this guy like some type of, he's a hero. He's a hero. Someone who say he wants to shoot missiles at the moon, keep him away from any power, man. Right?
Again, what proves that is what they show you in the movies. Every movie that, let's say, Avatar. What was it? Isa Edom finding another planet to steal and rob the resources of that planet, and to bring war on that planet. Well, because why? He destroyed Earth. He destroyed Earth, so he went into another planet to continue his agenda of destruction, man. You see? The same way with that's really their mindset, man. Even if they were to go on another planet, they would destroy it as well. That's why it's gonna end here, man. The ring is gonna end here, man.
See me on Netflix 100.
100, yeah.
What's it about? What's it about?
It's about he's destroying the earth and going to outer space and
you have like a nuclear war, and after effects of the space, we're back down to some
Well, after this nuclear war that's coming, because World War III is coming, and there will be a nuclear war, you Edomites are going into slavery, okay, on the same planet. So the planet is not going to be destroyed, okay? The planet is not going to be destroyed at all. As a matter of fact, give me Isaiah the 34th chapter, okay? There's another scripture which says, the earth abides in Oh, yeah? The pizza is great with salads. Pizza is perfect with salads. Nice and sweet. Oh, but when I get home, when I get home. I'm thinking about it. As soon as I get home.
This is Ecclesiastes 1, in verse 4. It says, one generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abideth forever.
That's right. The earth is abideth forever. The Lord created the earth to be here forever, man. The reason the earth is in such a bad position because we have a demon ruling it, a bug-out race of race of people ruling it. That's right. That just all they care about is profit. Man. They don't even, like the Native Americans said, I'd rather anything sacred. They don't hold anything sacred. Okay, and you know what? They'll do anything, right, to get money, right? Go ahead. Not just what riches in general, you know. Go ahead. That's what you guys about. Oh, you got some else? Okay, what was about?
It says here, Revelation 21 and 1, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away, and there was no more sea. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, which goes into the elect, coming down from the shepherds of the Most High after the destruction of Babylon. coming down from the Most High out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. So the return of the elect will be on earth. They'll return from the chariots, they'll return on earth after the destruction. So after the destruction, the earth will still be here.
That's right. That's right. Okay. And like I said, our first thing is going to be Psalms 149.
This is Psalms 149, verse 6. Verse 5, let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand to execute vengeance upon the heathen.
Is this going to happen, vocab? There's another thing that could have been brought out on you. Is that going to happen?
Right.
Are the Israelites going to execute vengeance upon the heathen? Go ahead.
And punishments upon the people.
Right.
To bind their kings with chains.
And are we going to bind their kings with chains? Absolutely. That's the prophecy. Right. Go ahead.
And their nobles with fetters of iron. To execute upon them the judgment written.
Beautiful. And this is going to happen when the Lord comes back. Okay? This didn't happen yet. Okay, go ahead.
Dishonor have all the saints. Praise ye the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai.
That's it. Okay, so it's going to be an honor to do it. Okay, so when we come back down from those chariots, the first thing we're doing is we're putting you in captivity. Right? We're going to find you in the holes of the rocks. Brother got to get that. Okay, wherever you're hiding at. Okay, and we're going to gather you up. You know, and gather all the prisoners in the pit. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you got what? What you got, brother?
Okay.
Yeah, bring it on out.
This is Isaiah 24 and verse 21. It says, and it shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall punish the hosts of the high ones that are on high.
Right.
And the kings of the earth upon the
Right,
earth.
because he's going to destroy those armies. The word host means armies. All these armies that's here when Yahushua comes back, he sees them, he's going to on sight. Okay, he's going to destroy them on sight. Okay? That's why that's why 2 Ezra says what it says. Okay? So if you're going to war, you're really going to war ultimately to fight against the Lord, Yahushua. Okay? Yeah, you're not coming back. Go ahead.
It says, verse 22, and they shall be gathered together as prisoners are gathered in the pit, and shall be shut up in the prison, and after many days shall they be visited.
Right. See? Meaning what? We're going to put them in a pit, right? Which is going to be the prison. And we're going to visit them when we're ready to put them to work, put them right into slavery. The first day in slavery. Salaki, what you got? You had so much, right?
Jeremiah 16 and verse 16.
Yeah, the slavery's in the Bible. Even vocab admitted that. Are you allowed to kill your slave? Are you saying slavery's allowed in scripture?
Yeah.
Right? So he's a damn liar. You know, and he's not sincere. Okay? Salaki, go ahead, bro.
Jeremiah 16 and verse 16 it says, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And after
so what are we doing now? We're fishing. Right? We're putting the word out there, which is the bait, and the elect is biting, coming into these. Right? Go ahead.
And after will I send for many hunters.
After meaning after the destruction. Okay? That's what it means. After America is destroyed, after the Lord comes back and delivers the elect. That's the after. Go ahead.
And they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes and of the rocks.
Right, the hunters are going to come and they're going to hunt them from everywhere that they're hiding, all the bunkers, everywhere that they're at. Right, we're going to go get them when we get that number. Okay? Because that's what the Lord is going to have his men do. Okay? He's going to have them gather up the wicked. Right? For what purpose? For slavery. Okay? Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with slavery, but you got to be the right people on that side of things. Right? And the wrong people are at the side of things, which was us. But guess what? The Lord's going to put it right side up, man. Okay? Go ahead, Zabak.
I'm not too sure if this is speaking of the nuclear missiles or the nukes.
Hold that for now. Go ahead.
Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
Yeah, he that goes into captivity is going to go into captivity. I mean, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity himself. Okay, who was the main leader of our captivity, man? We saw Edom. So likewise, we have to get our look back, man. You know, in Thessalonians, I think 2 Thessalonians 1 and 6, it said how that some righteous people the Lord to refuge, tribulation to them that trouble us. And Esau has troubled us majorly, man. Right? That's why it's prophesied in Daniel. He's gonna, wear out the saints, right? He's gonna annoy us, right? Keep us captive and never release us. To this day, Jake is still captive. Right? It might be now, to the naked eye, it seems like, we're in the state of stocks being sold off. No, we're still captivity, man. With payments and whatnot. So, hey, we're gonna get our lick back, man. Once the Lord Yahushua comes back, and then, he delivers us after that, that's when these devils are going to go into captivity under us, man. Right. Until then, we got to wait upon the Lord, man. This is in the kingdom, not now.
Yeah, and we're going to beat them with a rod of iron. So I don't know how that could be friendly. I don't know how that is converting them to Christianity. Right, okay? We're bringing punishment upon them.
Okay. Esau Edom is guilty. It says, it tells us that the kingdom of Judah and the kingdom of Israel are yet in oppression, are yet captives under the hands of their oppressors. So when Yahweh returns, he's going to come. First off, he's going to deliver the elect that are in the world, but those that are in Babylon, because that's where the majority of the Israelites are. The elect that are in Babylon, they're going to be delivered from the hands of their oppressors. But what does it say in the law? If you steal a man, you should be put to death. So when Yahweh returns, he's going to find the elect in the hands of Esau Edom. So therefore, he's going to have to be punished for that fact.
And that's his woman. The elect of the nation of Israel is the woman of Yahweh. The scriptures talk about the wrath of a jealous man. Jealousy is the rage of a man. There's no ransom you can give to him.
Right. In the law, it says if the woman cries out, Deuteronomy 22, then only the aggressor gets